Hi all, welcome back to another Battlefort. As you can see, this time I'm bringing out X-Wing. We've only just really gotten into this, so don't expect too many clever things in this game so far. But the game system itself, I think it's absolutely brilliant. It's great fun to play. The tournament scene seems pretty hot with it, so there's plenty of things to do with it. This year at Poor, I don't believe they're having a Saga tournament, so I might be going in for the Day X-Wing tournament anyway. But other than that, this is into the first turn. What I've got is a 5 spray with Cass Scarlet and with a K4 Security Droid and Expose. I have a Hive Thug Y-Wing, a Black Squadron or something for the Z95, and then the character Z95 Shalouk, which I think's got a stealth shield, which just gives him +1 agility. My opponent, I can't remember what he's got, I'm afraid. He's got an A-Wing, X-Wing, and an E-Wing with various different characters in it. I know R2-D2's out there somewhere. But yeah, this is our first proper competitive styled game. You can see little walls along the left-hand side. It's generally played on a 3x3 area. So where you see the cards set, that's actually out of the play area as well. So we'll just crack straight into it. So, on to what's happening. So, basically, I've shot forward here with everything. On the left-hand side, I pushed up with the fire spray. On the right-hand side, my Z95 with the character in it. And up the centre, I put my other Z95 and the Y-Wing. At the moment, I've managed to bypass the A-Wing and get him in a nice position where he's in my auxiliary fire arc, which is excellent for Cass Scarlet because I get +1 damage dice to do in anything to it. I've also got Expose in play, which means I get another additional dice. I'm at short range, so I think that gives me 3 dice basic, +1 for Cass, +1 for short range, +1 for Expose. So that's 6 dice against that little A-Wing. My opponent, he kept all his ships together and come down the centre, and at the moment it's quite happily hammering my Z95 and Y-Wing. Unfortunately, all I'm able to do is strip that A-Wing's shields. My Y-Wing loses his shields of 2. He's being chased now by the E-Wing and the X-Wing. My 2 Z95s, they've done open fire on, I believe, the X-Wing, because the dodge of that E-Wing is quite scary. I think it's got 3 agility. So at the moment, I'm trying to swing my fire spray around the top there. My 2 Z95s are chasing down both the E-Wing and the X-Wing there, and my poor Y-Wing unfortunately is having trouble trying to get away. Yeah, this is the damage my poor Y-Wing's taken. Luckily it's got 5 hull, so he's managed to lose all 3 shields, and he's taken 4 damage. And I believe the damage that you can't see there is the one that means I take a damage roll against me every time I make a red maneuver, which doesn't make things too easy in a Y-Wing. So I continue trying to outrun my opponents here, but he's got both his ships still on my Y-Wing. It's probably to the end of its days right now. Up and behind, I managed to bump his A-Wing with my Slave 1, which means I don't get any actions, but at least I'll still be able to shoot either the E-Wing or the X-Wing here. So we're looking something like this. As you can see, we're all over the place right now. This is the following turn again. My Y-Wing's trying to come back into the fight. At the moment it's short range. He's got the turret that comes with the Scum box. It's only a range 1. It's 360 arc, range 1, but you don't get any defense dice against it. So he's kind of trying to pink off some shots here against, this might be Luke's X-Wing here, with R2-D2 in it. The Slave 1 bumped again into, I don't know what I bumped into this time. It could be the E-Wing I've bumped into there. And everyone else is trying to line up for some shots on this A-Wing. I've got 1 ship out of arc of everything there. He's managed to dodge out the way of that. But other than that, it's looking okay. That's a lot of damage on my whole Y-Wing. At this point, my Y-Wing finally cops it and takes the last hull point off via the X-Wing. So in the next round, it gets pretty clumped up in the centre there. My 2 Z95s bump each other, the A-Wing bumps in as well. My slave one just keeps trying to move forwards. Again, I've got the little card next to it because he's using expose. So lowers my agility by 1 but increases my firepower by 1. And that should help out, hopefully finishing off some ships here. The annoying thing at the moment is I think I've damaged all his ships. But they're all still working. This is definitely one of those games where you have to concentrate fire on one ship, make sure you take it out, because at the moment he's still firing 3 times. Even though the collective damage on it is probably enough to take out 2 of these damn ships anyway. Unfortunately, the E-Wing managed to finish off my other Z95. I think this is my lower tier guy, my Black Squadron, whatever the high thug ones are. That was taken out by that E-Wing. So I'm currently in a pretty bad situation right now. He's got 3 ships to my 2. I'm desperately trying to get out of arcs, especially with my headhunter on the other side. But that E-Wing is surprisingly manoeuvrable, having the barrel roll and good movement dial as well. So I managed to get up my fire spray, so I've got a rear arc shot on that A-Wing, and I hope to try and finish the damn thing off. In the end, I've decided not to shoot at the X-Wing, at the A-Wing, and went for the X-Wing instead. I had to try and take it out due to the fact that it had torpedoes locked on me. I failed to take it out, but the torpedoes didn't do too much damage. I think I'm at 3 damage there, just looking down at the cards there, 3 damage on my fire spray. And I think I've got 1 damage on my... Oh no, I've got no damage, but no shields on my headhunter there. And it's just been perfectly lined up with my opponent with his E-Wing. My little Z95 finally did some damage on that X-Wing and destroys it. Because he's now acting by himself, he's going to do quite well now, because his special ability, pilot skill ability, is that if he's at a range band 1 to 2 of an enemy, he gets +1 damage dice. So he's skimming around the outside now, trying to keep distance from my fire spray. And that's the X-Wing gone. I believe either it was already fired its torpedoes, or as I can see it's got lock on at the moment, it might still have to fire its torpedoes. So I was glad to get rid of him. And down here with Cascarlet's ability, being at close range, I was looking at 5 dice and finished off the A-Wing. Then the situation is starting to look a bit better now. I've got 2 ships on the 1. My little Z95 is just trying to get out of arc of everything now. I think there's only got 1 hit left, and I'm just going to rush in with my fire spray. I'm just going to stick an evade on it so it can hold out, and it should have the firepower to take down that E-Wing. And I failed to take it out on the first pass, so again I'm going to fly by it again. This time I'm going to risk expose as my action. I'm pretty sure my pilot skill's higher, so I get to shoot first. And I'm just hoping to take him out in this round. Otherwise I've got, I think, agility 1, and there's a good chance he'll take out my fire spray. And with the expose and the cast Scarlet ability, and I might even have been in range band 1, this might have been a 6 dice manoeuvre, I managed to blast out the E-Wing and finish off the game. After that we just played a small game doing the Interceptor's special mission, where the rebels have to take out their factories, otherwise your prototype gets really tough and amazing. They have to kill the prototype, sorry. I didn't do a full battle report on this because it became one-sided after I'd opened up 3 or 4 factory abilities on my prototype. But it was a good fun game. I have to say the Star Wars game is really good. I didn't think I'd take to it. I mean, I've kept off it for a good couple of years now, mainly due to the fact that I didn't want to invest in another game system. And to be honest, the Star Trek one was more popular in my area at the time, and the miniatures were nowhere near as good. All the rules, just the point system makes a big variation. Where in Star Trek the point system only relies on the stats of your card and ignores all your abilities. These point systems, these are at least somewhat balanced and apply to everything. There's also strict divisions between the rebels and the scum and the empire, while on Star Trek it's kind of a mix and match. You can have whatever you like, wherever you want. But all in all, great game. If you want to get into this, it's well worth getting into. I think the new course set's available now, the Force Awakens ones. If you want to do tournament scene, I believe you're going to have to get that one for the new damage pack, because you have to own your own damage pack and counters for each tournament you go to. but it's not a bad investment. I think it's like 25 quid, and it comes with 3 ships in just to start you off. But other than that, yeah, great little game. A lot of fun with this. And for you who follow my, what I'm doing, that I've got a Hastings battle coming up. Finally made the hill for Senate Ridge. This is on a 3x4 table. The hill's about 4 foot across and about 2 foot deep in the middle. There'll be 3 of us players. It's going to be a 3x3. We've had some dropouts now, but it should still be a good game. So yeah, managed to get these painted for October. It should be a good day.
Hey guys, I'm starting to get some of the prizes ready for the next giveaway. To find out more about the giveaway, check out my last video about the winners and that. You should find something there. What you're going to have to do and how many subscribers I need. So at the moment I've got the Saga rulebook with all 4 battle boards, some Viking dice and some President Cross Christian faction dice. Okay guys, cheers.
So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. There's bound to be a few more X-Wings now. It's such an easy game to just pick up and play. We've got all the bits in one box, so definitely doing more than that. I think this week I'm doing back to Bidmo Saga, and I've also got a King's War game again. Considering I said I wouldn't play it that often, yes, I've already got another game in, so we'll see how that goes. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Thou Wellus.